everybody, I'm Kimberly Turner from cookingwithkimberly.com, and today I'm going to show you how to grill Tres citrus balsamic turkey breasts. Now today is Easter, but this is going to be something beautiful. You could do this for Cinco de Mayo, Mother's Day, Father's Day, and all summer long, or even another occasion like Thanksgiving or Christmas, especially if you live in a nice warm place. So I've got two beautiful turkey breasts here. I would say they're each probably about 3 pounds. They're pretty big, giant ones. You can see my show for how to break down a whole turkey into pieces, and that's how I got that. Otherwise, you're able to purchase turkey breasts at your grocer or ask the butcher to prepare them for you in that way. So all that I've done is I've cleaned off my grill grates, I've sprayed them up, or you can grease them with some oil, and I have it preheating on a super duper high heat. Now these turkey breasts are not going to be grilled on the direct heat the whole entire time. What I want to do is try and get some beautiful grill marks on them first, and a little bit of brownness and char, and then I'm going to put them in one of my ugly roasting pans that I use specifically for the barbecue, because if you use a nice one, you're going to wreck it. So I use one that's not so pretty. I also have a rack. You don't need one, but I'm going to use one just to raise the turkey up. That way maybe I can save a little bit of the drippings as well and make some gravy. So this is going to go on the indirect heat for the remaining of the roasting time. But let's get things started here. Let's get things grilled, charred up here, and a nice sear on them, and we're going to season it very simply at first. Now the Tres citrus balsamic, that's going to come in a little bit later with a beautiful 3 different citrus flavors in this gorgeous balsamic vinegar from Wine Country Kitchens. You can check them out online at winecountrykitchens.com. This is their Napa Valley Tres citrus balsamic. Now this has limes, sweet oranges, and tangerines combined with a gorgeous balsamic vinegar from Modena, Italy, which is the highest quality you can get in the world. So this is my little top on it. I just decorated that way, but so it comes with a regular black top. No worries. Check them out. They have a gorgeous line of these balsamics. One is a barrel aged, and the other ones have some beautiful fruity and exciting flavors. So today, Tres citrus balsamic. I think that's kind of a nice fresh idea for Easter. Something nice and bright instead of what we've been having all winter long. Nice hearty dishes, but you know, we want something a little bit lighter and a little more exciting. So let's get started with seasoning. I'm just going to simply season these turkey breasts with salt and pepper and a little bit of sweet smoked paprika. You don't need to use smoked paprika if you don't want to, and you could use cayenne pepper, or you could use chipotle pepper, or you could even use ancho chili for color, or even just regular paprika just for some color. But today we're starting off with just beautiful sweet smoky paprika, and that's going to give a nice flavor. This is some sea salt. Get that all on top, and I'm going to season the other side of the turkey breasts after I throw them on the grill to get started, okay? So this is going to go on later. Let's get this smoked paprika on. It's a bit windy. You don't want your paprika to blow away. I'm just going to tap that on. It is so flavorful and delicious. This is from Chinata. Make sure you check them out online at chinata.com. Oh, fantastic. And you can also check out my review on this and the Tres citrus balsamic vinegar. We've used it for so many different things, and it's such a great flavor, and it's surprising with the citrus and the sweetness of it. These balsamics, all balsamics are not created alike. This particular balsamic is nice and thick and syrupy. It comes out like the consistency of a maple syrup, so it's going to do a beautiful job for glazing. And then we're going to serve up our turkey on our platter with some nice grilled citrus at the very end. So that's pretty exciting too. All right, right now I've got all 3 of my burners on, so put all of your burners on a super high heat, okay? I want that nice and hot, and it's been preheating for quite some time. So I'm ready to throw these guys on. Let me show you just very simple seasoning, okay? There you go. And onto the grill. Ooh, beautiful. Now, I'm also preparing some wood chips on the side. They're soaking in some water right now, and we're gonna make a nice little packet. So these are nice and dry. You wanna make sure that the skin is dry. And it's nice and windy here. I've been outside for a few minutes preparing. So the skin is nice and dry, and those spices are gonna stick to it. The other reason you want it to be dry is because that's what gives you a nice brownness and a crispness of the skin instead of just steaming that skin. You don't want, you know, limp skin. So onto that hot, hot grill that goes. Gorgeous. Let's let her roll. This is gonna go for a few minutes like this on that high heat. We wanna get those beautiful grill marks. That's important right now. It's gonna be aesthetically pleasing. The rest of the time is just gonna be roasting. So it's just gonna brown up. But you wanna get those nice grill marks now. Make sure it doesn't get set on fire. If you need to calm down the flames a little bit, go ahead and use a spray bottle. But don't be afraid of fire and this smoke and this char. They're your friends. This is what's gonna make everything taste amazing. There's nothing like cooking with fire. Also gonna take this opportunity now to season the backside of this turkey with salt, pepper, smoked paprika again, whatever you like. Smoked paprika. I love holiday occasions where we are grilling. It makes things fast and easy. It's fun. People can come out and visit you while you're working on the grill. And it's a beautiful day outside. Take advantage of every day you have. That's what we do here in Canada, because you don't get beautiful weather all year long. Okay, let's spray this down again. And let's check for some beautiful char and grill marks here. It's getting there. We're getting a little bit of something. I need a little bit more. All right, I'm gonna give you a look. This is what I'm looking for. Some brownness, some char. That's awesome, right, Mom?
Oh, beautiful.
Let's get it started. Mom's out with me. Flip that over now that you've already seasoned it. Yeah, look at that. That's how we do things. All right, a little bit more. Get some char on the other backside. Keep spraying down any giant flames you don't want. And we're going to create this little wood chip packet that's going to help smoke this turkey and make it smell amazing and taste delicious. Right, Mom? Mm-hmm. All right, these guys have been in the water soaking for roughly 30 minutes, I would say. You don't need a whole lot of time. But you want them to be wet. That way they actually smoke instead of burn. So into my piece of tin foil, or aluminum foil, I should say. You want to add a little bit of water in there as well. That's what I do to keep things nice and moist. And you're going to kind of organize it like a burrito. So put all the stuff in the middle, put a little bit of water in here with it, and you're going to wrap it up. Roll it from the sides. Tuck those ends in. And I leave kind of like a little chimney at the top. So one little tiny hole where the water and the smoke can come out. So that's going to go on the direct heat while my turkey is on the indirect heat. That's going to smoke. It's going to be in here just having a good time, eh, Mom?
Mm-hmm. Beautiful.
So turkey's going to go for roughly 20 to 22 minutes per pound. I would say these are about 3 pounds each. So I'm going to start looking at doneness time and temperature around an hour. So we're looking at 165. We need it to reach temperature. So if you get it to 160, you can remove it off the barbecue, and then it will raise another 5 degrees or so in temperature, and then you're right there at 165, and keep everything nice and moist and delicious. So I'm going to put this right on right now on the heat. All right, we're going to get our roasting tray on the one side of the grill that we're going to turn off. Turn that off. I'm also going to put some water in the bottom of this roasting pan so that it doesn't start a fire in here. You don't want that. So try and keep this with a little bit of water in here at the entire time it's roasting. You'll still be able to use your drippings, don't worry. All right, these look beautiful. Also, it gives it a nice kickstart to cooking, right? The backs. Beautiful. Onto these racks. Look at that. Oh yeah. All right. We're gonna have some gorgeous, crispy, smoky skin. It's gonna be amazing. All right. So I'm going to turn the middle one down on low, and I'm going to turn this one down on low as well. What I want to do is try and maintain a temperature of around 300 to 325 degrees on this grill. So if you have a gauge, that's amazing, because I do. And so you're just going to keep coming out here, maybe every 10 minutes or so, just to make sure that it's maintaining the right temperature. Also, you want to make sure it's not burning, okay, or causing a fire. So I have my packet on here. This should start smoking momentarily, and let's get this turkey started. I'm also going to do some baked potatoes on the grill. I love doing them that way, and make sure you check out that show that goes along. Okay, so I'm just checking on this gorgeous turkey. It's looking wonderful. I'm probably going to put a thermometer in it and see how we're doing at this point. Also, my potatoes are going well. Check out that recipe for how to grill baked potatoes if you don't know how to do that. So they look beautiful. I should show you what they look like. Now, these are applewood chips that I have on here, but you could use whatever you like, hickory or mesquite. Oh, it smells amazing. Look at that. Ooh, they look wonderful. And I've got some beautiful drippings here. Boy, does that smell good. So I'm going to close this back up. And let's take a thermometer reading of it. We'll grab that. I want to put it in the thickest part of the breast. And we are nearly there. We're at 155. So what I'm doing is I'm preheating the other side again on the highest heat so that I can get my citrus grilled up. I'm going to garnish the platter of my turkey with some beautiful grilled citrus that goes alongside it. So I'm going to use my gorgeous balsamic vinegar at this point since we're so close in temperature, okay? So I'm going to just kind of baste it on here a little bit. We've got some gorgeous skin going on. It's nice and crispy, and that's going to keep itself crispy because this will dry out nicely, okay? So now you've got this beautiful, rich glaze on here. Oh, that's lovely. Glistening. So you should see that it comes out really, really thick. It's beautiful, like a syrup. And that's just going to intensify even more flavor. It's already nice and sweet and gorgeous flavors from the balsamic and the 3 citrus fruits. But now it's going to be even more intensified on the grill. Then you're going to mix that smoky flavor in with it. Oh, what could be better? I want to close this back up. I want to keep this heated. Now, I've preheated that side on high for the citrus fruit. I'm actually using it today as a garnish for my platter for beautiful Tres citrus balsamic turkey breasts. But today, I'm going to do it with that. You can use it as a garnish, but it's beautiful, just served as a dessert even in the summer, in the spring, for something a little bit different. The grill kind of gives you that beautiful smoky char, and it intensifies the sweetness of your citrus as well, okay? So today I'm using a grapefruit, an orange, a lemon, and a lime. So I'm going to use half of a grapefruit because it's kind of a big citrus and I don't need that much for my platter. So let's use half. And I want to use, cut them in half after you wash them, of course. I'm going to cut them in half and I want it to be a starburst. So we need to cut it into pieces that are maybe, I don't know, half an inch wide each. Okay, so just keep cutting them. You want them to be thick enough that they don't fall apart on the grill. And if you cut them too thin, they will fall apart. So half of an orange, because this is a particularly large orange. Again, same width of slice. You could do that, or you could keep them in halves, you know, and grill them that way if you wanted to use them not just as a garnish, but maybe even as a condiment with your meal. It's wonderful to squirt grilled citrus juice on your meat after it's been grilled as well. It's beautiful that way. I'm going to use a whole lemon and a whole lime. Make sure your grates are cleaned and you have sprayed them with some cooking spray or greased them up with a little bit of oil. Alright, so I'm just going to start throwing them on, and we're going to leave them until they get a beautiful grill mark pattern, okay, on each slice. You want to leave them be as much as possible until you're ready to flip them. Does that ever smell amazing? Let me show you this gorgeous turkey since it's been glazed. There you go. Look at that rich, dark color that balsamic gave, and it's still crisped up nicely. Oh, it smells amazing. You could make gravy with this, drippings if you really wanted to as well. That up. Alright, so some of these are ready to take off because they look beautiful. Have some nice char marks on them. Look at this orange. That's what you want. Okay, nice marks. Grilled citrus is beautiful, not only with the turkey tonight, it'd be great with any other poultry. It'd be great, obviously, with fish or seafood, great with pork, and any number of beautiful vegetarian dishes, or even, you know, squirted on top of other fruits for dessert. Now look at this variety. We have the orange and the grapefruit and the lime and the lemon. It's gonna look beautiful. All right, our turkey is done. Make sure you check it with your thermometer. Now, it's up to 160. I think it's at 162 actually. So I'm gonna take it off right now. I'm gonna show you what it looks like exactly. It's crisped up nicely. It has a gorgeous glaze on it. Look at that. Look at that. Now that's not burnt, that's the balsamic, but you had that gorgeous char to begin with. It is juicy, you can see it's just dripping wet, and it is gonna be amazing. So what we're gonna do is put it right on a platter, whatever, or just take it out. I'm gonna let it rest for between 5 and 8 minutes. Put a loose foil tent over top, and I'm just gonna get my potatoes off. They're done. Let this sit, and then I'll just go ahead and garnish it with the beautiful grilled citrus. We're ready to eat. All right, so our turkey has been sitting for about maybe 8 minutes while I got everything ready. Our baked potatoes look beautiful. That's a great side dish to do when you're cooking on the grill. So here's what it looks like. I plated it up with our beautiful citrus fruit on a nice platter, and that's gorgeous to bring to the table. Lovely for a holiday. This would be great for Mother's Day. Again, Cinco de Mayo, Father's Day, or any time during the summer. Labor Day, Victoria Day, Canada Day, 4th of July. Gorgeous. Let me slice into one of these so you can see some of the meat. I want to get a nice little taste test for you as well. Gorgeous. Switch this around a little bit. Let me slice a little bit off here for you to see. Gorgeous and very moist. Nice. You can see it's just falling apart. That is so good. Let's get a little bit of that skin. It's nice and crispy on the outside, and it's going to have that great intense flavor. The fat's rendered from the back. That's amazing. Oh, that's a good piece of turkey. You get a nice piece here. I don't know if people are going to eat one entire breast themselves, so you are going to be slicing them up. And I'm going to just squeeze a little bit of the grilled citrus on where I'm taking from anyway. Let me try and get a nice piece. The lightness of and the brightness of citrus on the grill combined with smoky flavors is just such a beautiful juxtaposition. Look at this. Meat falling apart. And juicy as can be. Tender. That's good turkey. That meat is wonderful. With a little bit of that skin mixed in. Oh, wow. This would be great meat on a sandwich tomorrow. Wow. Make sure you check out Wine Country Kitchens online, winecountrykitchens.com, for this wonderful, wonderful balsamic that gives you just this je ne sais quoi to your meal that you just didn't have before. It just kicks it up to this other level. Man, beautiful flavor. Balsamic has a beautiful intensity anyway, but as a glaze, this really works well, especially if you're not using direct heat at the end. It just kind of bubbles up a little bit and dries out some and gives you this gorgeous balsamic-y crust mixed in with that puree inside of that vinegar of sweet orange, lime, and tangerine. Are you serious? Crazy good. You can taste the smoke from my wood chips. Beautiful turkey. So that's how you do it. That's how you grill Tres citrus balsamic turkey breasts. You're gonna love it. Follow me on Twitter at Cooking with Kim, E with a capital E, like the fan page at facebook.com/cookingwithkimberly. My shows are on ifood.tv/cookingwithkimberly, youtube.com/cookingwithkimberly. You can find my channel on Roku, Cooking with Kimberly, and I'm also syndicated on Apple TV and Amazon. Come to my website at cookingwithkimberly.com and subscribe. Interact with us and let us know what's going on in your culinary world, all right? be a champion in your kitchen, and eat deliciously. Bye.